Which cunt dialed? I'm going to guess Daniel.
Sorry.
Cunt. Don't call. It messes my previous shit up. Don't call, don't call, don't call, don't call. Wait to be called. Trust me, you'll get more than enough work done. Hang on, I need to plug you in. 1 second. Good. Now I can't see you all. I can see Layla. I can see one face. I want cameras on, please. I can't see Harris. Good. Nice haircut, Harris. I can't see Layla. I can see Daniel. We're missing everybody else. Where are they? Where are they, people? Good. Good, 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 good. Now, just for fun, because this is the kind of tragic shit that really amuses me. Every week when I do a beginners, I said if I ever did this again, I'm going to coordinate colours. So next week, we'll start with like a colour, and I'll tell you the colour that we're going to wear every week. And tragically, this is the kind of shit that's going to amuse me. So basically, we might have like all wear a red 1 week, all wear a blue, or wear a green, whatever, whatever. Now, there's 2 people who failed to turn up, so let's just try and get them in quickly. Where are they? Come on. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I don't let new latecomers in. I just throw them at the group. We need to be all on board. I'm after Miss Schwetter. Mike, Harris, Daniel, Layla. Where is she? Come on, girl. Where is she? Are you coming? I don't like Tasmanian devils. Do we all know that cartoon when people turn up, go, and people go, oh, you have to excuse me, I've got my kids, my sons. I don't like people that bring that to an equation. I'm like, keep your shit separate because everyone else has got a job to do. Come on, my love. Where has she gone? Now, Sanya is joining us in 2 weeks, but she's done some with me already, so she's not doing the first bit. Yeah. Come on, Sweater, where are you? I don't want to leave you behind. If you don't come, I can't start. You have 2 minutes. This is bad manners. So quickly introduce yourselves. So on the top left, we've got an array of fabulously magnolia walls behind us. No, like at the top, haven't we? At least the bottom row is like a bit more interesting. Good. Any reason why you're 5 minutes late, Shweta? Any reason?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just tried to. I was
you
just
can't
trying
be
to find...
trusted. That's fine. That's fine. I've drawn my own conclusions. That's absolutely fine. You can't be trusted. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Sorry.
Fine. Good, good, good. Lovely. You'll know for next time. Good, good, good. Excellent. Lovely. Right. So, Mike, say hi. Wave. Good.
Hello.
Harris, wave. Daniel, wave. Layla, wave. Good. And could you please? Am I mispronouncing it? Is it Shweta?
It's Shweta.
Shweta. You say it so much more nicely than I do. Shweta. So a long E. Shweta. Lovely. Good. Right. So listen, guys. Everybody, step 1. Take 2 fingers and put them either side of your mouth. Take 2 fingers and put them either side of your mouth. Paralyze your mouth. I want you to speak to me like, and I'm not making light of anybody who's had a stroke. It must be absolutely awful. But could you just basically imagine that your mouth's been a bit paralyzed, and I want you to just speak for a couple of minutes and just say, hello, my name is Luke. You can say the word Luke. Just say, hello, my name is Luke, and barely move your mouth. Just say, all of you, go. Hello, my name is Luke. Go. Go. Do it. Let me hear you say it. Go. Do it. Say, hello, my name is Luke. Go.
Hello, my name is Luke.
Lovely. Harris, go. Let me hear you say it. All at the same time. Go, go, go. Let me hear you say it.
Hello, my name is Luke.
Hello, my name is Luke.
Good. No, not hello, not hello. Listen, you're given some instructions. Paralyze the side of your mouth. Press the finger. Say, hello, my name is Luke. Thin mouth.
Hello, my name is Luke.
That's good. This is me speaking English.
Hello.
Hey, this is Luke. You know, whatever, speaking normally, a little bit estuary, a little bit RP, whatever, normal English. Hi, whatever. This is me in business English. You'll notice you can see my teeth. I'm explaining something in a somewhat more didactic way because it's new for you. Look at French teeth. Ready for French teeth? Are we looking? Alors, effectivement, tu vois, je viens de commencer avec mes étudiants. J'ai hyper hâte de travailler avec vous. Mais franchement, vous n'avez pas l'habitude de bosser avec moi en français. Vous allez devoir apprendre pas mal de choses. We don't open our mouth for French. So step one, what don't we do in French, people?
Don't open your mouth.
Good job. We don't open our mouth. Step two, everybody here's got lovely lips. There's nobody with thin lips. Can you turn your head ever so slightly to the side? Look on camera. Push your lips forward a little bit. Oui, alors effectivement, so this is English consonants. Watch in English consonants that your face goes backwards and forwards as you prepare the consonants. Yeah, the woman inside the palace said that she was, okay, now look at French. Salut, alors effectivement, tu vois, so I'm just going to put the lips a little bit forward. So I need you to ever so slightly pout. So step one, we don't open mouth. Step two, I want you to pout slightly forward for me. So put lips forward, let me see. Yeah, good, lovely. When you practice your homework, people, you go and get a piece of crap bathroom mirror from whatever, Home Depot or Wilko's or anything like that. You have it opposite you and you literally practice opposite the mirror. So if you are practicing your French homework and this is going on, yeah, wrong. Yeah, good. Point number 3. So what was point number 1? Mouth closed. What was point number 2? Lips forward. Point number 3, all French is going to be created from the diaphragm. Where's it been created from?
Diaphragm.
Gorgeous. So Layla, you've got a nice voice. Could you just do me a Scooby-Doo slide and just go ooh up and down?
Ooh.
Look, she's obviously a trained person. She knows how to control her larynx. Lovely. Harris, could you just do me a Scooby-Doo slide? Start as low as you can, go up, and then all the way down. Ooh.
Ooh.
Good. Very nice. No break in the voice. That's nice. Daniel, could you do it, my love?
Ooh.
Good. Now, you've got a lot of upper range, but don't jump up. Slide. Ooh. Go.
Ooh.
Good. There's a lot of warm voices. Lovely, Mike. Quickly.
Ooh.
Good. This is really encouraging. Shweta?
Ooh.
Good. No. So no. Come on. No. I haven't got time for humour. If we laugh at every single thing, we won't get shit done. Mediocrity is just not funny. Yeah. So come on. So put your mouth together. I want you to vibrate. I want you to engage your throat and go ooh, like a trombone sliding all the way up and all the way down. And again.
Ooh.
No, don't phone it in. If you come into group, you work. Don't phone it in. You come into group, you work. Do what I've asked you to do. Start low. I'm talking. I don't need to say, oh, well, I'm talking. Start low. I want you to slide all the way up and slide all the way down. Slowly watch me face.
Okay.
I'm talking. I don't need okay. This is how people listen. This is how people who are used to silly marketing level mid-executive meetings listen. They gesture and they say yeah and they do. Don't show me listening. This is listening. Listening is total silence listening to me. I'm not more important. I'm a piece of shit. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm an absolute piece of shit. It's about the discipline and the focus, and we're going to try and get somewhere really quickly. I don't need you to pretend to listen, people. I need you to listen. So listen to me straight. That means no talking. Listen, go down to the and you're going to go ooh, like a trombone up and down. Ready, my girl? I want vibration, my darling. Off you go. Ooh, up and down.
Ooh.
One more time.
Ooh. Ooh.
Give me low note. Say ooh. Give me low note. Ooh. Give me the lowest note. Give me the lowest note your voice can do. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Give me listen to me. I'm talking. The lowest note your voice can do as a note, not a groan. A note. Go ooh.
Ooh.
No, but you go. You're making a throaty noise. I want to hear a solo note. Ooh.
Ooh.
Good job. That's a nice alto note. That's a nice alto note. I'd now like you to give me the highest spoken note that your voice can do. Just say and break. It'll break. Just go. That's it, lovely. Now that's a voice. Now that's a voice. I'm finding a voice. That's good. Lovely. I'd now like you to slide from the lowest one to the highest one. Ooh. Do it. Go.
Ooh. Oh,
Push. Put your hand. Take your hand. Put it on the chest. I don't want these background noise. You're not running your mouth on. I don't want these noises. Focus. Mouth closed. Hand on chest. Push. Go. Ooh. Push.
Ooh.
Good. I don't understand what the noises are. Rein it in. Concentrate. Hand on chest. On chest. Go down low. Go. Ooh. Push.
Ooh.
Good girl. Nice. That's what you're going to practice in your homework. Okay, you need a flexible larynx of French. That was nice. Anybody that doesn't do that, it's perfect. It just means in English, they're used to speaking on their voice like this. They're used to using this part of their throat when they speak. Okay, you don't want it. French is hon, hi, hon, hi, hon. Good. Final thing before we move on. French is about vibration. It is totally about vibration. Listen to me in English. Tell me, Mike, can you tell me which one of these is fucked up? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one of those did I distort?
2.
Great. Harris, which one of these is distorted? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one of those is wrong?
4.
Good. Daniel, tell me 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one sounds different?
First.
Good. Why? Vibration. That's all it is. That's how wrong French sounds if you go, oui, bonjour, Luc, je m'appelle Schleiter, je m'appelle Mike, je m'appelle whatever. You need to vibrate. Where are our two vibrational places? They are diaphragm and they are head above the moustache. Chest, here, here, here. We do not make sound on the neck in French. It doesn't happen. It's not, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? No, bonjour. Every single vowel apart from O, which is in the middle, pardon that gesture, is going to be either the head one or the bottom one. Je m'appelle Luc et je suis prof de français. Every single vowel. So as you speak French, it's going to be head or chest. Good. Let's start with exercise 1. Exercise 1, people, is called vowel journey. What's it called, Daniel?
Vowel journey.
Vowel journey. Vowel journey is basically where we get a word and we're going to say it slowly and we're going to remove the consonants. I'm not patronizing anybody. Vowels are basically A, E, I, O, U, but in linguistic terms, vowels are sound. Better, could you just be a bit careful with the background noise by the microphone, my darling, because I can hear everything. Yeah, background noise. Vowels are the airy vibrational sounds that are coming out of your body. That's the vibration. That's the vowel noise. A consonant is a small noise in the teeth and the gums, as far as you're concerned. All right. So if I gave you the word bateau, so Mike, would you just say the word boat? Would you just say bateau?
Bateau.
Great. Would you now on purpose make it really English? Could you make the sounds really short and the consonants massive? Bateau.
Bateau.
Right, okay, lovely. Bateau, bateau, right, lovely. What we now want is super small consonants and long vowel. How do we achieve that? We take our finger. We call this basically Dover Calais. So step 1 is Dover Calais. Dover and Calais being the closest parts between France and England. Okay, so Dover Calais basically means you're going to lengthen every single vowel. So if I said, my name's Luc and I'm your French teacher, alors moi je m'appelle Luc, je suis votre prof de français. So je m'appelle Luc, je suis votre prof de français. Everybody take your finger, make the crossing, 1 crossing per syllable. Do we get what a syllable is, people? A beat. But we don't want n, 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 n. What we're aiming for is a long series. So, Mike, could you take for me the word bateau? How many syllables are there in bateau?
2.
Great. So how many crossings am I going to get to do, Michael? 2. Good. Take your finger. Now, when we're on, we want to be on the ocean. We don't want to be the, oh God, quickly, new vodka, more fags, more chocolate bars, whatever. We don't want to be that. We want to be out at sea. So could you focus and go bateau? Let me hear it.
Bateau.
Gorgeous. Could you now give me the vowel journey, which guess what is just the crossing and no fucking endings? What's that going to be?
Oh.
Can I now have no vocal transition? Listen to Lucie, I'm about to give you the most important sentence about your entire French. The vibration in the French language does not stop. If the vibration for the word ba happens to be here, and the vibration for the word, my apologies, vowel syllable is o, you don't stop the vibration, you just move it. Oh. You're constantly moving, like our Scooby noise. So could you give me the vowel journey? And we're not having a layover in Hong Kong. Could you give me the vowel journey of bateau, please, Mike?
Oh.
Good. Don't let the second one be shit. That's a linguistic term for shit. Don't let the second one get weak. Keep pushing on the diaphragm the whole time. Slightly sing it. Slightly sing it. Happy birthday. When you say, Harris, do something for me. Just say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Right. Would you now just partially speak, sing happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
Good. A bit more.
Happy birthday.
Good. What do we do? What feeling kicked in when we just did that? That's our diaphragmatic pressure. So could you basically just press that shit every time you speak French? So think of it as singing French. You don't speak French, you sing French. So could you just press that for me, Mike? And could you just say, oh?
Oh.
Good. And this is now where we have a choice. What's our, is it, do I like a boat? Do I hate a boat? Here's the same sentence. I'm going to come. Happy. Oh, je vais venir. Oh, oui, je vais venir. Moi, je vais venir. Shock. This is what we want in French. It's not more words to describe our human state. It's what sounds we're using to accompany it. Okay? Harris, do me a happy noise with no words. Fuck off. Daniel, do me a happy noise with no words.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
What the motherfuck? Layla, you get given a present and you absolutely adore it. Do me a happy noise with no words. There you go. Shweta, you get given a really disappointing, you thought you were going to win something and you just lost it. Give me a sad noise with no words. No words, just give me the sad noise. Thank you. Turn it up a little bit. Yes, that's humanly right. Mike, give me a happy noise with no words. Woo! There you go. Hey! But like a spoken one, not like an exclamatory one, like a spoken one. Hey! Let me hear it.
Yeah.
There you go. Harris, give me a happy word, happy sound with no words.
Hey.
Perfect. So if you like, I'm coming. As if it's kind of like, oh, we were all supposed to go out on a Friday night for a drink and I said I can't, I've got to teach. And then somebody's called in sick and I've got a paid cancellation, so I'm going to be able to come down the pub for a drink. Hey, je vais venir. Happy noise. Can you tell that I'm happy when I say that? Versus, oh, je vais venir. I didn't want to come, but I've got to go with them now. Somebody needs to go and hold his hand. Yeah. Yeah, somebody needs to identify the body. Sad, 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 sad. So before you learn a language, start to analyze your own voice. Good. So let's do another one. So Daniel, can you say for me the word? Here's the word. Écoutez. And so but then all you do, Mike, is you go back in, bateau, you do the ow, and you ever so gently push in the b and the t again, bateau, with very small mouth. Let's do an exercise before we go any further. Daniel, we're going to do something called bathroom consonants. Could you basically just run through the alphabet for me? With the consonants. Don't feel embarrassed if you don't know the order of this, because it's a bit weird to not do it normally. Could you do the consonants, just the consonants, super fucking small? So in other words, not, you know, b, 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 k, 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 d, 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 but could you go super gently? Could you just run through the consonants for me? Off you go. Super gently, smallest mouth possible.
Like.
Yep. Yeah. And again, up you go. So, yeah. Up you go. Let me hear you do it. Yeah. Even smaller. So yeah. Up you go. Good. So what's F going to be as a small consonant, Daniel? That's too big. What's D going to be as a small consonant, Daniel? Bit smaller. Just a little catch. Yeah. Now, give me a word with duh. I want you to say that super small lip, and I want you to give me a big fat fuck off vowel. Say for me, do. So it's not do, it's not big D, it's super small consonant, big vowel attached to it. So aim for the U, say do.
Do.
Good. Lovely. Layla, could you give me what little tiny mouth noise does an M make, the small one? Lovely. Can you now give me E on the end of it, please? Give me a big fat fuck off E, but don't give me a big. What's that going to give me?
Me.
But I need to hear a big vowel. Me. Let me hear it.
Okay, me.
That's it, but don't go me. So go me. So aim for the vowel. Aim for the vowel. Me.
Me.
That's it. Do you see how English goes? Me. Me. Yeah. Or May if you're Justin Timberlake. It's gonna be May. But basically, okay. Okay, Shweta, can you give me a really small T? What's the small consonant that a T gives us? Little small, tiny one? Good. Now, anybody from an Indian background has crystal clear consonants, like such good consonants. So we have to fight not to have crisp consonants in French. It's beautiful in English. It makes your English completely international news reader worthy. But we've got to say super gentle in the consonants in French. So could you give me a really small one again, just really gently? Yeah. And can you now do that, but go straight into a big ah? Say ta and go straight into the vowel.
Ta.
Nice. The vowel, the chest was on and the mouth was small. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, so let's begin. Let's do a couple more vowel journeys. Schweizer, I'm on you. Could you do me the word? So listen, I'm going to say the word. The word is, let's say, palais, which is a palace. Palais, not parler, palais. How many syllables, Schweizer?
I hear two.
Good, lovely.
Like,
So what's the first vowel in pal? So first, what's step one? Do me Dover Calais. So say mean two crossings.
ballet.
Good. Now you're saying parler and you're doing it nicely. I want palais because it's palace, not to speak. Palais. Let me hear it.
Alley.
That's it.
Ballet. Yeah.
That's it. Now but don't go on the crack. Give me some full sounds. Palais.
Ballet.
Good. Now could you give me just the crossings, no consonants? Good, and a very nice slide between the two. Well done. Now go back in with the gentlest of buzz and the gentlest of luz. Parlez. Sorry, parlez. Let me hear it and sing it for me. Parlez.
Ballet.
Gorgeous, but softly. Parlez. So the trick is
Ballet.
think of the vowel sound. I. Parlez. Think of that. Parlez.
Alley.
That's it. Yes. Yeah, so,
Alley.
in other words, your vowel journey and your final French should feel like the same sensation. It should feel the same sensation. Layla, do one for me. If I gave you the word, let's give you three sounds. Écoutez, which is to listen to people. Écoutez. So Layla, could you just give me a fingering of three, please?
Écoutez.
Good. We'll come on to this in a minute, but what I particularly liked is that we had oo and not u, which is a different sound, which we'll talk about in just 1 second before we start learning our verbs. So we've got écoutez. Could you give me a vowel journey, please, of écoutez?
E-U-E.
Thank you for those three separate coach journeys. I would like one long one.
E-U-E.
0 to 60 from fail to perfect. Lovely. Now go back in. Don't spoil the feeling of a motorbike coming around the corner. I want that. Anyway, I want that. Ever so gently. Don't let your consonants get in the way of the slidey slide. Could I now have the consonants coming back in? Yeah, only 2 of them have got consonants. I don't want big fat fucking shit in the middle. I want the slide. Off you go. I still want the sliding feeling. I still want you to be pushing up your diaphragm. Off you go.
Écoutez.
Chunk, isn't it?
Écoutez.
Yeah, but I don't quickly doesn't hide shit. Go slowly. Look at Lukey. Écoutez, small mouth.
Écoutez.
Now, keeping it quiet. So I want big vowels. I know this is weird. I want big chest, small mouth. Écoutez. I don't want écoutez. So I don't need to achieve it in separation. I want écoutez. Go on.
Écoutez.
Better. Borderline. All right. We always have to have the vowels winning, not the consonants. Good. Right. Final thing, people. Let's learn some basic locations of some basic vowels and let's crack on. Put your fingers above your moustache. Okay. Ladies, no moustache. Fingers crossed. That's fine if there are, but we're not there yet. So basically, could you now say for me "u"? And you've got to be in the top part of the head. So say for me "u". Your "u". Hold 2 seconds. "U". Good. Lots of "u". Let me hit straight to "u". Good, lovely, absolutely gorgeous. Lovely. U as opposed to OU, which is in the tummy and the chest. So, which is what Layla demonstrated beautifully earlier. So for me, ooh. So send it down onto the chest. Ooh. Hold it for 3 seconds. So hold it for 3. Ooh. All of you. Mike, stop. One by one, you've got it. Mike, and here in the chest.
Ooh.
Now now I want you to understand two things, people. There's a difference in melodic notes, and there's a difference in where the vibration is. So melodic note means like, C, D, E, but like the spoken sort of speak song equivalent. So you could have a higher note, but it still be in the chest. So ooh, and you could have oo, but it could be a lower note, like oo. So it's nothing to do with where the note of what you're saying is. Yeah. So another trick is to give it the same note. So I'm coming off the end of a chest infection I'm supposed to take some antibiotics for, so I'm not the best example today. But if you basically had like ooh, ooh, it sounds like it's gone down, but it hasn't. So like me, ooh, ooh. It's the same note, but one has gone lower. So make sure that lower in vibration, not lower in pitch. So ooh is here, ooh is here. So it's bonjour. It's not bonjour. Yeah. So OU is here. Good. Do me another one with the letter E. Can you all say in the chest? In the head. Say in the head. Good. Is that the English? Can you now put it in the chest and say Good. That's E without an accent. That's E with an accent. So say me So one of the games I'd like you to do is basically write out all the French vowels, so just literally A, E, I, O, U, and all of this business. And I'd like you to start one, so you go, say like A, so slide off all the A's, so A-I, A-U, 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 and then slide into the A, I-A, U-A, 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 and then work your way through like that, because there's only so many vowel locations in French. Good, we crack on. Right, so lovely, cracking straight on. Repeat after me, Mike. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive.
Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, and no, I missed one. Present.
You did. Listen to you heard it. You heard it. What did I say? You've got it.
Present, will, would. No, I lost it. No.
Don't keep telling me you haven't got it. Listen one more time. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive.
Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive.
Good. Harris, any patterns in present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive? Any patterns you can spot there? Linguists spot patterns. Any patterns in them?
Do you mean in the phrase?
Yeah. It's a aardvark, pineapple, Philip, picture, donkey. Those words have got no connection to each other. Okay. But present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Any patterns in the words?
There's sort of an alliteration, then a rhyme.
Yeah, so basically you've got was, will, would. What about was, will, would? W-A, W-I, W-O. Anything about that? They're in what order? W-A, W-I, W-O.
Vowels. Oh,
They're
sorry.
in
Alphabetical, yeah.
They're in alphabetical order. Good. Shweta, subjunctive, infinitive. Anything pattern-wise about that, my love?
They rhyme.
They rhyme.
Yeah.
Spot a pattern. The American government does something incredibly clever when it trains people to learn a language to penetrate various sort of cells around the world. It takes people who haven't got a language background and it literally plays them a series of dots and dashes and sounds and whatever. And if they spot the patterns, it decides that they're a linguist. The British government doesn't do that. The British government normally looks for somebody with a linguistic history, not necessarily a family language, because they like to see adult learning as a sign that you can take on a language. But the American government does something incredibly clever. It takes non-language speakers, if they want to do it, and it will play them a series of various bits of sounds, and they have to spot the pattern. Yeah, and those that spot the pattern are the linguists, because that's what the linguist's brain does, is constantly looking for sound patterns. All right, good. So present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Think you start on the present, the was, the will, the would. We'll learn what the subjunctive is when we get to it, and we will learn what the infinitive is when we get to it. Then we have this. Layla, you're up. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive, breathe. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive, on the auxiliary. So you're actually going to say the list twice. the second time you're adding the words on the auxiliary. So in total, Layla, I want to hear present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive on the auxiliary. Can I hear all of that as a combo? Off you go, Miss L. Off you go.
Present, what is it? Was or what? Sorry.
Present, was, will, would.
Oh, present, was, will, would, subjective, infinitive.
Subjunctive, infinitive.
Subjunctive, infinitive. Present, what, will, would.
No, you've been given a correction. So what was the correction? Present, what?
Can I be honest with you? You see, in terms of memory, I'll need to write this down. This is like difficult. I can't remember things well.
Well, don't write it down because you'll only need to train your brain to use sound. You won't learn a language. Come on then. So off you go. Present, can I be honest with you? I've asked you to do something. So present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Repeat it once.
Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive.
Good. You are training your brain with everything we do in the grammar's first 7 weeks to memorize what you're being told. You don't want to train your pen to write it down. No one is coming at you in holding sandwich boards. Train your brain to use sound. It knows how to use sound. It learnt sound from mommy and daddy and family and various things, which is how we learn language. It's got the skills. Layla, do an impersonation of me. Just copy the noise I'm making. You're pitch perfect. Yeah, you're just trying to memorize words. Memorize the sounds. Was, will, would. Copy me. Was, will, would. Do an impersonation of me. Was, will, would.
Was, will, would.
There you go. See, you have that more than an average person. The minute you start saying, I've got to memorize a series of cognates, you're all fucked. Memorize the sound. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive on the auxiliary. Try and put them both next to me. Shweta, have a go. Both groups.
Present, was, will, would. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive on the auxiliary.
Good. Harris?
Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive on the auxiliary.
Michael?
Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive on the auxiliary. Yeah.
Notice what your neutrals are. Notice how English within a matter of days will not be your easiest language to speak. I don't care if you know 4 words in French. French is an easier language to say than English. Put your mouth forward. Just acknowledge that present, was, will, would. Notice you've all gone back to that very cliquey, teethy way of speaking. Yeah? So lips forward. Hypothetically, I'd like you to say it as shit as this sounds in a French accent. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive on the auxiliary. Literally say it just out of, it doesn't even matter if it doesn't even sound like French. I just want you to practice lips forward, push on the chest, no big mouth movement. Molars pretty close together. Daniel, you give it a go. Mouth forward. We don't even care what this sounds like. We don't need to sound French. We just want you to get used to using your mouth and not have teeth and shit going on. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive on the auxiliary. Have a go, Daniel.
Present, will.
Yeah, keep pushing from behind. Keep pushing from behind. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Go.
Present, was, will, would, subjunctive. That's complicated to do like that. Present, was.
Yeah, but I don't want any pauses. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive.
Okay, sorry. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive on the auxiliary.
Subjunctive, there's a lot of teeth moving going. So for me, present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. Lace mouth.
Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive.
Yes.
Present.
Now, I don't need you to use your English like that. Of course not. I just wanted you all to acknowledge where your neutral is at in your speaking. Yeah. Acknowledge your neutral in English likes to divide into sections. All right. We don't want that. Okay. We want blur. If you use the blur, you have one long sound to imitate, as Layla just demonstrated the human brain can imitate beautifully. If you go separately in a series of cognates to solve, this is where people go, oh my fucking God, this is too many words. As I like that, as Layla demonstrated less beautifully. So basically, we don't want a series of long cognates. Every single French sentence you do has got to be blah, blah, blah. Yeah, think of it as a long wiggly worm. Right, let's start cracking on. So the French tense system is basically that. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. The present tense, the was tense, the will tense, the would tense. We'll talk about what the subjunctive and the infinitive is when we get there. Then we have the present on the auxiliary, on the middle. The would, sorry, the will, the was on the middle, the will tense on the middle. So an auxiliary is a verb where it's not our main verb. So the juicy verb, Layla eats. The juicy verb is eats. Layla has eaten. Has is an auxiliary verb. Daniel will yawn. Yawn is the juicy verb. Will is the auxiliary verb. So it's like a verb which is contributing towards the creation of the tense, but it's not our main verb. So those top 6 tenses, present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive, strictly speaking, the subjunctive is a mood, not a tense. They don't have any other words. You can do the present tense in one word. You can do the was in one word. You can do the will in one word. You can do the would in one word. The subjunctive in one word. The infinitive in one word. And the bottom row, strictly speaking, if we did this whole thing properly, it would be called le présent, l'imparfait, le futur simple, le conditionnel, le subjonctif présent, l'infinitif, le passé composé, le plus que parfait, le futur intérieur, le conditionnel passé, le subjonctif passé, l'infinitif passé. We're not going to call it that shit. We're literally going to say the present and all our systems for it, the was and all our systems for it, the will, our systems for it, the would, and so on and so on and so on. All right? And you'll see that all of French language gets into this butterfly pattern. There are actually 4 more tenses which we've not mentioned. They're used in literature, but they're exactly the same shit. You've got passé simple and imperfect subjunctive, and then passé simple and imperfect subjunctive on the auxiliary. So we don't need to know the names of things. So the present. So our slogan for the present is, everybody, the slogan for the present is a soft hard. What's the slogan for the present?
A soft hard.
A soft hard.
Good. Layla, what's the slogan for the present?
A soft hard.
Perfect. Shweta, what's the slogan for the present?
A soft hard.
Lovely. Harris, slogan for the present?
A soft hard.
Great. So the a soft hard refers to our 2 verb types. Ditch er, ditch ir, ditch re. It doesn't work. It's not our verb types. We don't use it in French anyway. We don't even say that shit in French. We say verbe du premier groupe, verbe du deuxième groupe, verbe du troisième groupe. We don't even call it that shit. So what are my 2 verb types? They are a and soft hard. Mike, what are my 2 verb types?
A and soft hard.
An a verb, brace yourself, people. This is absolutely fucking shocking. An a verb is a verb that rhymes with a. I don't mean the letter A, I mean the sound a. An a verb is a verb which rhymes with a. So I'm going to give you a verb and you're going to shout back a or soft hard. Not soft or hard, just soft hard. So if it rhymes with a, so like danser. So Harris, danser. Does it end on an a sound?
Yeah.
Is it a or soft hard?
A.
Great. I'm going to go around the list. You're just going to shout back a or soft hard. Shweta, coupe. A or soft hard?
A.
Listen, coupe. Good. Listen, coupe.
Coupe. Coupe.
A or soft hard?
A.
Good luck. Layla, vendre. Vendre. A or soft hard?
Soft hard.
Flawless. Daniel, sortir. Sortir. A or soft hard?
Soft hard.
Good. Harris, baiser. Baiser. A or soft hard?
A.
Good. Mike, tuer. A or soft hard?
A.
Great. The verbs to kill and fuck are in there. So lovely. So an a verb, a main pattern of verb in French, we did the following. We remove the a sound, and that will give us our short form of it. So if I gave you danser, Mike, what have I got if I got rid of the a?
Danse.
Lovely. So notice the little catchy sound, people. So for example, éliminer, éliminer. I'm not removing the nay, I'm not removing a syllable, I'm just removing the a. So Harris, if I gave you éliminer, what would be the short sound of éliminer?
Elimine.
So do this. So Dover. Sorry. Val journey after me. So éliminer.
Éliminer.
And you'll notice éliminer. Yeah, it'll help you find it that way.
Yeah.
Good. Daniel, what is the short version of éjaculer? Éjaculer. Éjaculer. What's the short form of that?
Éjacule.
Éjacule. Don't give me less interest on the last bit. Éjaculer. Don't get éjacule. Éjacule. French is these long things. Layla, let's do the one that you did before. What's the short form of écouter?
Écoute.
Good. So did you see? She went écoute and she hit what was on the side. You're allowed to hit what's on the side. Sometimes there isn't a side. So, Shweta, if I gave you the verb to create, créer. It's obviously an A verb. Créer. What's the short form of créer?
Créer.
Yeah, créer. Créer. Yeah, good. If I gave you another one, Shweta, if I gave you toucher, to touch. Toucher. What's the short form of toucher?
Touche.
Nice. Good,
Touche.
good. Perfect. So that is an A verb. Right. Let's work our way through. We have 6 people, the subjects. I don't know whether you know this. I might be teaching something obvious. We have first person, which means I am on my own in the universe. I'm floating in the black. I'm just floating in the ether. There I am. First person, singular. I see my mate Layla. Oh, hi, Layla. She's opposite me. Second person. First person, second person. Hello, you. How are you? We then see somebody else. We see Shweta, third person. We're not talking to her because she then becomes second person. She's over there. Oh, look, there's Shweta. She'll float across and join us in a minute. How is she? Yeah, she's fine. Yeah. I then pull Layla next to me and we're going to float around as 2 people together. We are first person, plural. We then see Mike and Harris hugging together. Hi, guys. How are you? Not y'all, as some parts of the United States like to literally write out on subject tables. That is not correct. It's fine conversationally, but it's not formally how you would define this. So there's you, plural. Hi, how are you both? How are you all? How are you? Plural you. And then Shweta has then pulled Daniel to her. And how are they? Yeah. So we have first person, second person, third person, first person plural, second person plural, third person plural. And that is why when we run verbs in all languages, or Western languages, when we conjugate, we run through I, you, he. You don't need to say she or it. We assume you know those words. I don't need you to do them. I just need you to say I, you, he. That's no patriarchy. That's, if anything, referring to the sacred feminine. Men are generic, let them do the work. I, you, he, we, you plural, and they. Now, Harris, where did I say my 2 vibrations were in French?
In the head and in the chest.
Great. So I'm going to go through the list of subjects and you're going to, one by one, using your fingers, show me arrow down or arrow up for where you're vibrating to best achieve these words. So Harris, what is the word for I?
Je.
I can't see your hand.
Je.
Je.
Jou.
Not jou, not ou, je. Vibration in the chest. What's the vibration on its own without the J? Say say je. Good. What did I say earlier? You remember I said the E when it's not got an accent is and when it's got an accent is e. Yeah. So say for me je. Vibration in chest. Je.
Je.
Good. Can you all put your hands on your chest and say je?
Je.
Je.
Good. That was lovely.
Je.
I didn't catch which woman it was, but I heard a woman doing it. It's really nice. Say for me je.
Je.
Good.
Je.
Don't bang anything. Je. Go soft.
Je.
Je.
Not shrug.
Je.
Listen to where you're sending it. Where, be really accurate in French with where your vibration is. Je. Go on.
Je.
That's it.
Je.
That's it. Don't, Shweta, don't give me too much mouth. Don't go. Je. Yeah. Je. Good.
Je.
Next one, Daniel. Could you say for me the word for you? Tu. Tu. Where's the vibration? Is it chest or head? Tu.
Chu is like
It's
up.
up, isn't it? It's here. So good.
Mhm.
So so could you say for me je, tu, I, you? Let me hear it.
Je. Tu.
No, tu. No, you notice you're in the tu. Tu.
Tu.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Tu. U. U. Say tu. U.
Tu.
Good. That's it. Imitate me. Imitate me. Don't listen to me. Layla's quite right for freaking the fuck out. If you try and remember words, you'll fuck off. Remember sounds. Imitate me. Imitate me. Do an impression of my personality. U. U. Daniel, I need you to fucking work. When I say copy me.
Sorry. I thought
That's
you,
all right. That's all right. That's all right. Oxygen deprivation can be very dangerous in adults.
I thought you said Laila for a
honestly,
moment. I don't know why.
Poor mom dropped you for 10 seconds. Look what we're dealing with. So off you go. Ready? U. Imitate me. U.
U.
There you go. Lovely. So je, tu. Not fucking tu. Tu on the chest is all a completely different word. Tu, tu. Just out of interest, just try that for me, people. Say tu, tu.
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 I can hear
Tu.
I can hear tu. I can hear tu, tu. There's a load of ballerinas. Tu, tu. Lips,
Tu.
chest. Tu,
Tu. Tu. Tu.
Tu.
Tu.
Tu.
Layla hit a nice tu. Let me hit the nice bottom tu.
Tu. Tu.
Lower tu. Point it, push it down. Good. Do me a monkey noise. Go hoo, hoo, hoo. Everybody go hoo, hoo, hoo. Now say tu. Monkey noise. Tu.
Tu.
Hey, Layla, that's the place. I've got a woman called Denise who does Monday's advanced class. When I first started with her, I literally she had a whole 60 minutes on pronouncing the sound ooh. So, for example, pure, like me, pure. I'm pure, pure. For, pour. Yeah, not pour. That'll be in the jaw, like Spanish. Yeah, por ejemplo. No, pour, O-U. Yeah, good. Next one, Layla, the word for he. Il. Let me hear you say it. Il.
Il.
Nice. Can you hear how a vibration goes right up to her shapely brow? Say for me, il. Yeah,
Il.
he. What's the word for she? While we're there, also up.
Elle.
Nice. There's no L. L is Elle Macpherson. It's an English word. Notice where it is as well. It's in the throat. L. L. Listen to the French. Elle. In the head. English. Elle magazine. She models for Elle magazine. Elle. Not English. If it sounds like English, Layla, what language is it?
English.
That's it. So off you go. So say for me, je. Just Layla go so far. Je, tu, il. Just do those first three.
Je. Tu. Il.
Good. If for a minute it sounds like it's English, it's English. Good job. Shweta, carry on for me. Can you go to the chest on that difficult sound? I know it's an annoying one. Could you say for me, nous, oui? Go down, nous.
Nu. Nu.
Now don't bang it to twang it. Don't bang it to twang it. You don't have to smack the fucker to get it out. Go slowly. Memorize where in your body you're vibrating. Nous.
Nu. Nu.
Yeah, but you got new. That's like an American. Nous. Ooh. So do me the monkey noise. Do me the monkey noise. Go ooh. Yeah, but listen to the Lukey. I've said it before. Listen. Don't do one quick snatched sound. I want a sustained noise. Listen. No. Listen to me. It's quiet. No. Go on. No.
Nu.
That's gorgeous.
Nu.
If right now the women feel the need to go lower melodically, that's not the end of the world. Soon you'll manage like no, and you'll still be in the lower area. Good, lovely. Could you? That's we. No, nu. Same as tu
Nu.
would be naked. Don't do it because it'll stick. That is naked. That is naked. It's not. It's not nu. That so nu. So we are naked. Nous sommes nus. Yeah, nu. Okay. Then can you give me exactly the same sound again, Shweta? Could you say for me vous? That's you plural, or you posh. So posh you, don't know you, or you plural. Anything other than a normal you. Normal you is tu, magnified you is vous. So could you say for me vous?
Vous.
Lovely. You
Ooh.
started to warm up that voice. Can you hear how that crack is gone? The voice is starting to warm up. Lovely. So I, you, he. So je, tu, il. Nous,
Nu.
vous,
Nu.
and the word for they again is il. It's spelled differently.
Il.
We don't need to worry how it's spelled. 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 It's the same word as he, as far as you're concerned. Up you go. Say me il.
Il.
Lovely.
Il.
So Layla, just run down for me. I, you, he, we, you, they. I'll sub you the first. I'll chip you the first time. What's the word for I?
Je.
Good. What's the word for you?
Vu.
The normal one. Remember, we're doing first, second person singular. Je, tu.
Tu.
Good. Normal you. Someone that knows you, someone that whatever.
Okay.
Good. He.
Il.
Good. Remember that we could have elle. We could have also the word on, which is also a slang word for we. Okay. Well, not slang word, but like another word for we. On. But forget that. We're just going to go straight into we. So Layla going to a we.
Il.
No, we. Nous.
Oh, nous.
Good job. Nice location in the body. Well done. Same location in the body. Word for you plural or you formal. Vous.
Vu.
Good. Keep it down. Vous.
Vu.
Every time you speak French, you are conditioned by the fact that you're all well-spoken Anglophones to think, what is going on here? Think, where in my body is vibrating? So, vous. Think, vous.
Vous.
That, yeah, absolutely. Well done. Smashed it. Now vibrate up here. For me, could you say for me, they?
Il.
Lovely. Mike, you'll go. Try all 6.
Je.
No,
Tu.
that was English. Yeah.
Je.
Go lower.
Je.
Right, lovely. Excellent.
Tu.
Good. Nice twang.
Il.
Higher twang.
Il.
Lovely. Next time.
Nous.
Don't stab me. Nous. Go longer.
Nous.
Good. Next one.
Vous.
Good.
Il.
A bit higher, a bit twangier.
Il.
Good. One more. Harris. All 6.
Je.
No, not
Tu.
place. Harris, pull the camera back. Show Auntie Lukey on your body. Show Auntie Lukey on the dolly where Layla touched you. show on the have you seen that meme? The South Park. Is it South Park or the Family Guy? I think it's the Family Guy. Where the guy's going, show on the dolly where he touched you, and the guy's going, and the teacher's going, did you do this? Did you do this? And then the guy picks at the dolly and goes, it's just the wrongest thing. Show Paris, show me all 6. Show me where the je is. Show me.
Je.
No, je. Stop listening. Like I said to Shvetan, she organised it. Don't be listening to what your mouth's telling you. Where in your body have I asked you to memorize that the goes from? So vocalize from here. Je.
Je.
There you go. See the fucking difference? I've now asked you to vocalize from here. What's the next word?
Tu.
I've asked you to vocalize from here. What's the next word?
Il.
Lovely. I've asked you to vocalize from here. What's the next word?
Nous.
Good. I've asked you to vocalize from here again.
Vous.
And I've asked you to vocalize from here.
Il.
Good. Right. Lovely. Well done, guys. It's not about the mouth. It's where the vibration comes from. Because soon we'll get you really quickly up to and you don't hear the mouth. You don't have consonants. And then we get, you speak so quickly. No, we don't. You join up. No, we don't. We're giving you all the sounds you need. We're just giving you the vibration sounds. And the minute you get that, you go, oh my God, I get it. I get how we do French. I get it. All the information's there. You're all intelligent people. Do you honestly think the average French person is that much smarter? Fuck no. So why can they understand the language? Yeah, it's not something like, oh God, how clever. It's just vowels. You've just been training your ear to listen to something else. Good. So lovely. So we talked about a verbs. Everybody, apart from nous and vous, has the short form. So if I had manger, je mange, tu manges, il mange, nous and vous will come to in a second, il mange. Everybody has the short form. Lovely. Nous, I want you to associate it with the sound on. Now, strictly speaking, this is written ONS at the end, but I don't want you to care. When we have a we, we're either going to take the short form. So let's say we had manger. So nous mangeons. We're either going to put an on sound at the end of the we, or we're going to begin with an on. We're going to say on, which is a cheeky replacement sound for we, and then have the normal he and she verb. So let's say we had the verb chanter. We sing, the short form is chante. So je chante, tu chantes, everybody chante, Layla chante, Harris chante. Yeah. Shveta chante. Nous chantons. We'll have an on sound on the end, or on chante. That would be our alternative, and that's another way of saying we, but we won't worry about that too much. I just want to make sure we've got it. So nous chantons. And vous is important. It's an important word for you. It's not the normal you, it's plural you or formal you. So either because there's many of you bad boys, or because, you know, she's an important person, we're going to use vous. And because it's an important person, we're going to use the A sound like in the main verb. So if I had danser, I'd have je danse, tu danses, il danse, nous dansons, vous dansez, like original, back to normal, il danse. Let's go round one by one. I'll give you a verb. Mike, the verb I'd like you to do it with is pousser, which sounds like Sean Connery saying push it, but it's actually the verb to push. It's the verb to push. So could you just say for me, pousser, and small mouth and find the vowels in your body. Pousser.
Pousser.
Great. What is I push?
Je pousse.
I don't want reading in church. Je pousse.
Je pousse.
Good. Your homework for the next 6 weeks is to make everything you say sound like a surname. Mr. and Mrs. Je pousse. Imagine it was a surname. Say for me, je pousse.
Je pousse.
Good. It makes it sound like a surname. Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Je pousse. You won't go je pousse. All right. Good. Lovely. What's you push?
Tu pousses.
Tu pousses. Relax it. Tu pousses.
Tu pousses.
That's it. Softer. He pushes.
Il pousse.
2 words. I want one. Il pousse.
Il pousse.
Think of the sliding, please. Think of the motorbike going around the corner. Ew. Don't think TP or IP. Think ew. Il pousse. Gone.
Il pousse.
Good. Smaller P. Il pousse.
Il pousse.
Good. Smaller P. Il pousse.
Pousse.
That's it. You. We push.
Nous poussons.
One go. Nous poussons. Push up. Got some gusto on the chest. Nous poussons.
Nous poussons.
You push. Vous push.
Vous poussez.
Good. They push.
Il pousse.
Good. Shveta, can you do it for me with the verb, let's say, manger? Let's go basic bitches. Manger. Listen, I've got a twang. Oh, I always need a twang. Lovely. So, Shveta, what is I eat?
Je mange.
Nicely damn joined. Clap, 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 clap. Another sexual health diagnosis. Clap, clap, clap. Well done. Je mange. You eat.
Tu manges.
Tu manges. Tu manges.
Tu manges. Tu manges.
That's it.
Tu manges.
Lovely. Shveta, you've gone from having no voice to having a really warm voice. Don't be obsessed with the T and the M. Be obsessed with the U sliding into the on. Tu manges. Let me hear the slide. Tu manges.
Tu manges.
Good.
Tu
Don't
manges.
race, my darling. Even if you went quickly, look at Auntie Lukey, look at Auntie Lukey. Even if you go quickly, you still slide. Tu manges. It's not tu manges. Yeah. Be very careful of the staccato quality of your own accent, which is very, very, very nice in English. It's super clear, but we don't want we want tu manges. Let me hear it.
Tu manges.
No, I don't want to hear a game of two halves. I want to hear tu manges. If you think about it, look at me for a second. When you vibrate in a certain body part and then you move to the next part, the handover between the two vowels is just as important as the two locations. It's not like sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I'm going to go to a car park and buy a 10 bag. I don't want anyone to see me. The handover between the two vowels is just as important. So don't just go on. I want I want the handover to be loud. So tu manges.
Tu manges.
That's it. Good. Okay. He eats.
Il mange.
Now look at Auntie Lukey. Look at Auntie Lukey. I'm about to say to you something I say to people all the time, and you're just the first one that's reached that in the group. Don't move off a word until you fucking want to in my classes. You can sit on a word as long as you want. My mum lives by the sea. And when she's there, whenever I take anybody, they always want to go and sit on the sand and get their ass wet. And I'm like, all along the goddamn beach are a series of benches every 2 minutes, every 20 meters. And I'm like, just sit on a bench. French is a constant series of places to rest. Take your time. Don't come off a word in French until you're ready for the next word. Take your time. Il mange. Have we got one more time? He eats.
Il mange.
Good. Don't give me too much
mange.
time. We eat.
On mange.
Lovely, but I'd like nous. I'd like the new one. Nous mangeons.
Okay. Nous mangeons.
Lovely. Nous mangeons.
Nous mangeons.
Look, je vais dire, nous mangeons.
Nous mangeons.
Good.
Nous,
Lovely. You eat, you plural eat. Vous.
vous mangez? Vous
Good.
mangez?
No, listen to Lukey. Don't come off a word or a syllable till you're ready. Vous mangez. Don't go, vous, don't go, my name is, my name is, my name is, Don't do that, okay? Vous, wait, sit on it. Vous mangez. Even syllable by syllable. Even syllable by syllable. Even syllable by syllable. Once I've got you up and running, we're going to be running on muscle fucking memory. You cannot stop, because if you stop, you disengage the muscle memory. So, vous mangez.
Vous mangez. Vous
Good. But I'm
mangez.
hearing wow. I want to hear où on est. Vous mangez.
Vous mangez.
Good. What's they
Vous
eat?
mangez. Il mange.
Good.
Il
Lovely.
mange.
Layla, can I have the verb all the way through with the PP self? Can I do the verb aimer? Now, let's look at aimer. Aimer, don't say vowel, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say open mouth. Aimer. Do we agree it starts with an open mouth? So when we have an open mouth on this system, we are going to blur the first two. We don't blur the second two, although you do in slang. So let me do another verb. Let's say I said arranger. We don't say je arrange, we say j'arrange. We link the two together. We don't say tu arranges as t'arranges unless we're being slangy, but don't learn it for the moment. Yeah, so tu as quel âge, t'as quel âge, that's slang. So, but in theory, it does happen, but not in proper French. So tu arranges, that'll still be a slide. Il arrange, can you hear that we're going to bounce off the L? Il arrange. Nous, we don't say nous arrangeons, we say nous arrangeons, because nous is spelled N-O-U-S. So you're going to have a Z on the nous. Likewise on the vous. Vous arrangez. And the they is also I-L-S. It sounds the same as he. Il, but the he is I-L and the they is I-L-S. I don't need you to know the spellings, but I want you to know that the bottom three are going to go via ze. So if I gave you avancer, j'avance, I link number one. Two normal, tu avances, il avance, and I z the bottom three. Nous avançons, vous avancez, ils avancent. I link number one, and I bottom three z. So Layla's verb is aimer, aimer in the cheeks, aimer. So what is I love, please?
J'adore.
Using aimer.
I don't. Can I just ask, what does aimer mean? Because I have never heard
like
of it.
and love, like and love.
Oh, okay.
I personally, it's always really to explain to English language speakers because they're like, well, hang on. I like pizza. I don't love it. Or I love pizza, but I like whatever. I completely get that. That's fucking annoying. Any other verb, if you pop a bien or a beaucoup after it, it means more. So, for example, tu fumes, you smoke. Tu fumes beaucoup, you smoke a lot. Weirdly, in French, if you add a bien or a beaucoup on top of an MA, the brain goes, now the fact that you're having to use an amplifier means that you're using the like version of it rather than the French brain doesn't contemplate like and love in English, but it knows that there's a kind of like a less strong and there's a more strong, so a stronger. So in other words, if you want to be absolutely fucking clear that you love something, say j'adore from the verb adorer. Yeah, but if you the verb you're practicing using is liking, which is aimer. Yeah, like Emma, aimer. Yeah. So yeah. So how would you say using aimer? How would you say I like?
J'aime.
Or I love. Good. J'aime. Notice it's linked. Good. No, nothing weird for the next two. What would be you like and he likes?
Tu aimes.
Good. Go by my vowels. Don't go by my consonants. Tu aimes.
Tu aimes.
That's fucking way better. That's really nice. He likes.
Il aime.
Go by my vowels. Go by my vowels. Go by my twangs.
Il.
That's it. You were the queen of doing that one earlier. So what's he likes?
Il aime. So
That's it. Don't homogenize it, people. Don't go il aime. Il aime. You want the maximum twangage. Il aime. You're at a party, that's what's going to cut through the air. That's what's going to cut through the noise of the background. That's what's going to cut through the metro noise. That's what's going to cut through French. That's the hertz. That's the vibration. Yeah, il aime. Great. I've now got 3 bottom fuckers with Z. Pardon the expression, bottom fuckers. So can I now have we love, you love, and they love going via Z for all of them? So what's we love, you love, and they love? Off you go, Layla.
Nous aimons.
Good. Notice how she linked it beautifully. Nous aimons. Lovely. Using you plural love. Vous
aimons.
Vous aimez. What's the vous ending going to be? What's the vous ending going to be? Vous aimez.
Vous aimez.
That's it. Vous aimez. Now, did you hear that in the same 2 words, she went ou and a? Hon, hi, hon is the French token sound. Hon, hi, hon. Vous aimez. She had in the same stretch ou. She didn't go vous aimez, oui, je m'appelle Layla, vous aimez, and the same place in the throat. Oui, vous aimez la langue française. No, vous aimez. She slid and she went up. Vous aimez. Try for me again. Now, even if you're up, it might not be up or down. It might just be around the different ups. You still got sliding between the vowels. Can you give me they love? It's going to be another Z one. What's they love?
Il aimons.
Don't read it. What's the ending going to be for a they? Did I tell you did it have a fancy? Did it have an on or an a on the end of it? Was it just like everybody else?
I think just like everybody else.
It's just like everybody else. Let me remind you. Je normal, tu normal, il normal, nous on, vous a, like the one at the top, il normal again.
So il aime.
Yeah, and because it's the they though, ils aiment. Yeah, because
ils aiment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good. So top 3. Sorry. Je. So if I had, let's say I had avance, j'avance, tu avances, il avance, nous avançons, vous avancez, ils avancent. Good. Daniel, could you do for me the verb éliminer? I eliminate, you eliminate, he eliminates, we eliminate, you eliminate, they eliminate.
J'élimine.
Yeah, stand still. What's the verb I've just given you to do?
Éliminer.
Can you say it to me not in British, English? And you know, I know that's what but say to me, give me the twang. Go slowly, find a twang. What are you doing? Twang either here or twang either here. Go through. Go slowly. Éliminer.
Éliminer.
Wasn't that fabulous? That was so good. Even at speed, my love. Élimine. Yeah? Let me make a point really clear, people, before we go on. In English, and I'm making no judgment, there are personality types that if we were very nasal all the time, we tend to judge that in both the UK and also in the States. So, for example, if it was, it's just a slightly, oh, she's a bit overkeen. Very northern, overkeen. Darling, like it's a bit like whatever. The States has got it as well. Mr. Sheffield. Like, you know, anybody remember the Fran Drescher thing, the nanny? Likewise, if we're some toxic, you know, changing room 14-year-old dude that hasn't, like, you know, accepted that his voice hasn't quite broken, so oh yeah, right. So to go to this place and to this place in French, sorry, in English, you're very socially, all of you, like, men are traumatized by anything that goes meh. You think you will sound super, super camp. Women don't want to sound butch. It's terrible. People don't. There's all kinds of fears and stuff and association that you have around the voice. Lose it. In French, as long as you go, you'll sound just gorgeous. You'll sound just gorgeous. All right? You won't have those social values. A big, fat, shaved-headed rugby dude of 6'4" could say salut, and you wouldn't think he was at all anything but capable. A really gorgeous woman sat there in an evening dress could be, you wouldn't think she was butch. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with camp or butch either way, but I'm saying lose the fear of sliding in your voice. All right? So if I give you éliminer, what's the short form of éliminer, Daniel? Look at Auntie Lukey. What are my 2 verb types? A and soft hard for the present tense. A and soft hard, yes? Next week, we're obviously doing soft hard. A or soft hard? So A, soft hard. Is it an A verb or a soft hard verb? Éliminer.
A.
Right. What did I tell you the technique was for an A verb? We remove what?
the things that are not vowels.
No, I said we remove what sound from the end. We remove the
A, sorry.
We remove the fucking A. Well done. So what's éliminer without the A?
Elimine.
Élimine. Now say it to me normally. Élimine.
Elimine.
Great. Lovely. What now? That's your base. Work through. I eliminate. You eliminate. He eliminates. So we blur. So pause. Élimine. Does it start with an open mouth?
No.
Shut up. Élimine. Does it start with an open mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So therefore, if it starts an open mouth, what does that remind us, Dan? That we've got blur at the top and 3 z's at the bottom. Blur at the top and 3 z's at the bottom. So how are we going to say I eliminate?
J'élimine.
Stand still. What's the short form of élimine that you've just beautifully told me?
Elimine.
Layla majestically went from aimer, the short form being M. Did she say je aime or did she say j'aime and brought them together?
Together.
So what we do with a J, what we do with any time we join a word together in French is we preserve the second word and we fuck off the first word. So we go with the vowel of the second word. So we don't go, we preserve the second word. So élimine, we're still going to go to the E vowel. We're still going to go to the E vowel. So what's je and élimine going to form together to make? It's going to make a je.
J'élimine.
Gorgeous. Now give me 2 separate words. You eliminate.
Tu élimines.
Tu élimines. Tu élimines. Don't let your voice go anywhere for any of it. It's all forward. Tu élimines.
Tu élimines.
That's fabulous. I'm the first to say when something's shit. I'm the first to say when it's brilliant. I've heard completely lovely voice work from everybody. There's not one person in this class who doesn't potentially have it in them. Lovely. What's he eliminates? He eliminates.
Il élimine. No, sorry.
What's my short form?
Yeah.
This is a nasty one. I've given you on purpose, but it's just to demonstrate the point. So what's the short form of éliminer? What's the short form?
Élimine.
Good. Don't race. Don't race, Dan. Don't race. Élimine. Don't race.
Mm-hmm.
You're not expected level-wise yet to go il élimine. Fine. I mean, I'd be shocked. I'm not expecting it. So what's the form of élimine? So me élimine. Go on.
Élimine.
That sounds native. Now, could you just say he eliminates and slide between the two and don't race?
Il élimine.
Why is there a big glottal thing in the middle?
Again. Il élimine.
There we go. Did we all hear the difference, people? Lovely. As demonstrated on Layla's loving, we've now got a z on the bottom 3. Remember, Dan, what we're going to need on the nous. Yeah, so what's we love? We eliminate.
Nous.
Yeah, so what sound did I say that we're going to need to, if we've got a verb that starts with an open mouth, what sound are you going to hear on the bottom 3? You're going to hear the z, aren't you? The z. So, and what sound did I tell you that you put on the end of a verb if it's a nous? What sound goes on the end of a verb if it's a nous? We put what sound on the end? We put on an...
No. Oh.
Right. Dan, go back to manger. What's the short form of manger?
Mange.
Great. What's we eat? What sound do we put on the end of a nous? Nous mange.
Nous mangeons.
Great. So if I've got élimine as my short form, just put on the end of it. What sound do I have? Élimine.
Éliminons.
That's it. Éliminons. Éliminons.
Éliminons.
Good. Go back to mange. What's vous? You eat. Vous mangez.
Vous mangez.
Nice work. So we're putting an A on the end. So give me élimine. Put an A on the end. Gosh, an A on the end. We had that word and then we took the A off anyway. So what's élimine with the A back on the end?
Eliminate.
Brilliant. So we'd have j'élimine. It's a super fucking hard one. Don't get me wrong. I gave you on purpose. J'élimine. Tu élimines. Il élimine. Nous éliminons. Vous éliminez. Ils éliminent. That's nasty because it's really long and vowels. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shweta, could you do for me the verb couper, to cut? Couper. Listen to me, people.
Je coupe.
Coupe. I'm going to listen. Couper. Yeah, not couper. Couper. Up you go. I cut all the way down.
Je coupe.
I'm listening from you for slide. Yeah, I'm listening for you for two things. I'm giving you a challenge. I know you're up to it. I know you like to be pushed, and I know you're going to do well. I want you to give me very minimal mouth and teeth, and I want you to give me a slidey sound between the two things. Je coupe. Up you go. So I want to slid. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Up you go.
Je coupe.
Good girl.
Tu coupes.
Don't give me bang bang.
Tu coupes. Il coupe. Il coupe.
Good.
Nous coupons.
Good. Nous coupons, which sounds like coupon. You might have heard the word coupon. Yeah, because it's cut out. Okay. Nous coupons.
Nous coupons. Vous coupez.
Good.
Il coupe.
Good. Make sure, ladies, that we are saying tu coupes, not tu coupe, because it's not the same vowel. That's it. I just suddenly heard the twang from you, Shweta. I just suddenly heard the twang.
Tu.
Good. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Tu
Great.
coupe.
Right. So, homework for this week is as follows. I will be sending you all a list of ER verbs. Let's now have a little read of them in the group. I'm going to send it to you now, and you are going to be practicing the je all the way down to the day with all of them. Give me 1 second while I retrieve them, because I'm not a presenter and I didn't get them ready. Where is, what's his lovely name? Josh Hudson. There we are. There we are. Forward. Can you open up, please, people? Lukey's newbies. Could you open up what I have just sent you into this little group? All right. Lovely. I'm going to read down, and you've all got the fun moment of, if there's a minute I've said something you don't get, you just shout stop. Look. Accepter. Has everybody got it, by the way? Has everybody got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Accepter. Pronouncing the C like pretty much like in English. Accepter.
I don't have it. Sorry, I don't see anything that's been sent into this chat.
No, my darling, in the WhatsApp.
Okay. 2 seconds. Okay.
Is it there, my darling girl?
It will be.
I can put it in the Skype if you prefer. That's no problem.
No, it will be fine.
All right, good. So, accepter, acheter. Can we see that the CH is not ach, it's acheter. Adorer, aider, to help. Aimer, amener, to bring. Annuler, look at the U, nu, top lip. Apporter, to bring an item, to bring bring curry along or bring bread along. Arriver, attraper. You're only seeing the same vowels again. Ou, a, chest. Bouger. Oh, in the middle. I told you in the middle. Brosser. Ah, the letter A in French goes super high. Casser. Changer. There's the nasal. Chanter. You're reading these in a second, individuals. Chercher. Notice people ER in French goes high. It's not a person, it's une personne. Chercher, to look for. Commander, nasal. Commencer, nasal. Corriger, Layla, the queen of the E. Couper, Schweizer's deep down. Coûter. Cuisiner, nasal. Danser. Let's carry on from there. Okay. So let's go to Mike. Mike, can you read the verb to ask for me, please?
Demander.
Can you soften it? Demander.
Demander.
Good. So that E, Mike, is there an accent on that E? That first E, yes or no?
No.
So is it low or high?
Low.
Great. The only E's without an accent on them that go high are ER, as you've got at the end of manger, ES, as in you are, tu es, ET, as in Luke and Layla, Luke et Layla, and EZ, like chanter, for example, yeah? So demander. Could you now, Mike, read the next verb? You'll notice that there are accents on those E's. So does that make them low or high?
High.
Great. So does that mean it's chest or head vibration?
Head vibrations.
Good. So could you please now read that word for me to move house?
Déménager.
Lovely. Could you now read for me the next word?
Dépenser.
Soften it in the mouth. I want to hear the vowel hunting. I don't hear the consonant display. Dépenser.
Dépenser.
That's so much better. Layla, can you carry on?
Désigner.
Lovely. Dessiner. I'm glad this one's come up. So correct vowel. This is what a lot of people get wrong. So IN is on its own is dessin, like the wine, le vin. A picture is a dessin. When you have an IN and you have a vowel after the IN, the vowel before it goes higher. So Layla, do you happen to know the verb to finish in French? What's the verb to finish? Fini.
Fini.
Finir, lovely. Fin, but we don't say fin, like wine, le vin, la fin, the end. We say fi because there's a vowel after the N. So if there's a vowel after the N or an M, the previous vowel goes higher. How many S's, Layla, does it take in the middle of a word to pronounce an S?
2.
Great. What does one S in the middle of a word give us?
Z.
Lovely. Yeah, okay. So dépenser is different because of the vowel there, but dessiner, yeah. Layla, carry on. What's the next word?
Détester.
Lovely. It's not de. She's gone high because there's an accent on it. De, and es is also high, as I've just said. Détester. The first sound needs an accent. The second two don't because es is high, er is high. Lovely. Can you give me a nice nasal sound? Can you give me the next one?
Donner.
Lovely. Keep the D soft, donner, but this is absolutely gorgeous accent. Shweta, can you carry on? There's an accent on that first E, my love. Could you give me the verb to listen to?
Écouter.
Good. Slide. Écouter.
Écouter.
Good. That was a nice OU. Can you see, people, that the OU there means chest? Écouter. Lovely. Lovely. Press on the thing if any of you have got a symbol on it now. It'll clear the picture. Could you now read me the verb to borrow? What's the verb to borrow?
Emprunter.
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 Yeah?
Emprunter.
Because what did Lukey say? What did Lukey say? If you've got an
It doesn't
N,
have the accent. Yeah.
no. Listen, it was another rule. I told you if there's an N or an M. Listen, you're making sound listening. You're not making listening. Listen, if there's an N or an M and it doesn't have a vowel after it, it goes low. What's the word for wine in French, Feta? Any idea?
Vin.
Vin, lovely. Notice there's no vowel after it. So it's IN, so the sound goes low. Le vin. If it was like to finish, which is FIN, IR, there's a vowel after it, so it goes higher. Finir. Yeah, so it's emprunter. Lovely. Keep reading, please.
Emprunter. Effacer.
Lovely. Notice the C is soft because an E will soften a C. Effacer. Sometimes a C is hard, like the word commencer. You'll notice it starts hard because a C and an O is hard. A C and a U is hard. A C and an A is hard. A C and an I is soft. A C and an E is soft. So lovely. Next one. You'll see that there's an accent at the beginning, please. Yeah.
Étudier. Étudier.
Étudier. Étudier. So can you see that there we've got the U, which is your top lip, not your bottom U, and EA, not just A, étudier. Yeah? Étudier.
Étudier.
Lovely. Daniel, can you take over? What's the next word?
Féliciter.
Féliciter. Lovely. I can't see what's at the bottom there. I'm guessing it's fête, to celebrate. Up to the top, please, Daniel. Can you start at the top on the second side?
Fermer.
What did Lukey tell you? Right. So what hang on. How have you pronounced the ER at the end of every single one of those verbs so far? Every single one of those verbs ends in an ER. How have you pronounced that syllable so far?
A.
Great. So I'd like you to now acknowledge that FER has the same freaking vowel in the middle. So what's that going to be? Ferme.
Fermer.
That's it. Do you understand the points they're making, Dan? That the ER
Yeah.
in French is high. It's not feu, it's faire. Fermer. Yeah.
Fermer.
That's nice. That was perfect. Carry on. I know they're weird. That's why I've given you them. Gagner.
Gagner.
Good. Gagner, which is to win. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Harris.
Garder.
Garde. Keep it. No, let me hear me. Let me hear that twangs. Letter A. Garde.
Garder.
So what's the short form of garde going to be?
Garde.
Good. What's the next verb?
Glisser.
Don't say in English. Glisser. Say it to me in French.
Glisser.
So the gli is now high. What's going to happen to the next vowel?
It'll go low.
No. Look at Lukey. Look at Lukey. Look at Lukey. Can you see me on camera?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for you. What is the spelling of the end of that verb? Glisser. What's the last two letters?
ER. A.
What did Lukey say about ER, ES, ET, and EZ? They go high. Also, look at your verbs. They're all A verbs. Forget the spelling. What did Lukey teach you today? What are our two verb types called? They're called what and what?
A. Soft hard.
A, soft hard. Yeah. So what's the end of these verbs then? A. So if you go glisser, no, put the twang in. Say gli.
Gli.
And what's the? And I want a head twang on the second syllable.
Say. Gli.
That,
Say.
no, say. Does that sound like an Englishman saying the word I say?
Yeah.
To put the twang in the head.
Glisser.
No, put the twang in the head. Say.
Say. Glisser.
Right. How do you check it? Say to me, Luke, I want to say something. Does that say sound fucked up?
Yeah.
So how do we know if it's fucked up? What language does it mean it is?
French.
If it sounds like Harry's saying, all right, Luke, I want to say something, what language is it?
English.
So certainly glisser. Twang. The twang doesn't stop. Mike, Harris, Daniel, Layla, Shweta. The twang doesn't stop. The vibration doesn't stop. Glisser. Certainly glisser.
Glisser.
Don't phone it in. You can do even better. Glisser.
Glisser.
Good. Don't use the mouth to achieve it. Push on the chest. Glisser.
Glisser.
Good. What's the short form of glisser? Don't deny me my twang. What's the short form?
Glisse.
Don't go glisse. Glisse. Yeah, not Nick Gleason. Glisse. Okay, good. All right. So I'm just going to read the rest of those out so you can go. So manger, manquer, marcher, monter, to climb, montrer, to show, nager. Fuck knows what's going on with the spacing of the N and the AGR, but nager, that's just random. Oublier. Now we had an IER earlier and somebody panicked. It's just EA. Yeah. Parler. Yeah. Partager. Notice the A goes higher. Partager, not partager. Up in the air. Payer. Penser. Porter. Préférer. Quitter. Regarder. R-E with no accent. Rencontrer. Look at Luke here. I'm about to tell you something. Rencontrer is the verb to meet someone for the first time. Retrouver, re-find. Retrouver is the verb to meet someone you already know. I'm going to see Layla in town. I could just say, je vais voir Layla en ville. I'm going to meet Layla in town. I know her. I've been in a room with her. I know her. Oui, alors je vais retrouver Layla en ville. You don't say rencontrer to meet someone you already know. Weirdly, because the internet, a lot of the time we are used to spending time with people online, and then when we finally get to be in a room with them, so it's a bit odd in French. We're not sure whether to say rencontrer or retrouver, but rencontrer is the verb to meet somebody that you know for the first time, but you don't know them. Yeah, after that it's retrouver. All right. So let me finish. Partager, payer, penser, porter, préférer. Careful with this one. When we go short, préfère. Yeah, we don't have anything like, quitter, regarder, rencontrer, rêver, to dream, sauter. I can't even see what word that is. Skier, is it? Oh, yes, skier. My eyes are in. Shit, sorry. Skier. I was reading it as cider. Like, what the fuck? Téléphoner. Notice the accents. Téléphoner. Terminer. Yeah? There's only so many pronunciation rules. Tomber. What does an A do? Go high. Travailler. What does an OU do? Go onto the chest better. Trouver. Where does an U go? Layla's top lip. Utiliser. Where does the E go? Layla, the queen of the eyebrows. Visiter. Where does an O go? Into the middle of our mouth. Voler. All right. So in the week, I'm going to randomly designate you all a verb in the WhatsApp, and I will go, Layla. Well, actually, no, what I'll do at first is I'll just give you the choice. No, because people don't like choice. I'll literally give you the verb. I'll give you a couple of days, and then I'll give you a verb. So I'll say, Layla, voler, to fly, or steal. It can be both. Fly or steal. Layla has to go. She has to hold the sound thing down. Guys, don't hold the sound thing down because you'll be amazed how difficult that is to do when trying to concentrate in French. Go to WhatsApp, go to the sound microphone and push it up on the right and then pull your hand back and it will keep recording until you press send. Show us your errors. I will have infinitely more respect for people who are basically, right, Luke, this is where I'm at with this. Don't prep it. You don't have to fucking impress anybody in this group. You've already impressed me, otherwise you wouldn't be in this group, all right? There were people that didn't get through the preliminary conversation. So basically, if I give Layla voler, je vole, tu voles. I want a sumptuous walking of the vowels. I don't want speed. Je vole, eux volent, tu voles, il vole, nous volons, vous volez. Oh, in the middle. Pardon the expression with the hand. Nous volons, vous volez, ils volent. All right, I might go, Mike, could you do dépenser, to spend? And Mike will go, je dépense, tu dépenses, il dépense, nous dépensons, vous dépensez, il dépense. I'm interested in the vowels. Even if these are verbs you know, I'm interested in the vowels. Yeah, Daniel, I will give, let's say, adorer, j'adore, tu adores. I might give you one that's not on there. I might tell you one, okay? That starts after 48 hours. So what have you got to remember today? Overview. I'll always end every grammar class with the overview. Rule number 1, nothing in French involves showing the teeth or opening the mouth. Rule number 2, French is entirely about vibration, isn't it? Hon, hi, hon, hi, hon, chest or head. Rule number 3, put your mouth forward a little bit. Yeah. Next thing, whatever you're doing in French, learn your verb pattern first. Present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive. You don't need to know what it means, but get it down. Pause, present, was, will, would, subjunctive, infinitive on the auxiliary. The slogan for the present tense was a soft hard, a soft hard. Obviously, the A verbs is this week. Don't read ahead. Don't try and do anything else. Don't do anything else other than what you've done in this class. I will get you to where you want to be and I will get you there well. Do not read ahead. Just do what you've got to do, all right? You've got the short form, short en for the nous, short a for the vous, back to normal for the they. Remembering if we had a vowel, join, tu and il normal, z. So, j'adore, tu adores, il adore, nous adorons, vous adorez, ils adorent. I've heard some gorgeous work. Shpeta, you started going, and you ended the class, hon, like a motherfucker. Well done. All right, so everybody's voice can do it. Remember one thing. You speak English all the time. Your settings, your neutral is on English. For the moment, before you even try and say anything French, look in the mirror, be French. Drop your mouth, turn your energies onto your diaphragm. If you won't go, all right, darling, I'm just doing my French homework. It won't come out. Drop yourself into your French. I want you to understand 2 things. Number 1, you are only as good as the French you have said out loud. Number 2, you are only as good as the French you have said out loud. Do not fucking sit and listen to this class back like a fucking podcast. I will know from your mouths next week whether you've run through these verbs with the je. I will know. I'll literally give you one. I'll go, right. Okay, Daniel, skier, je skie, tu skis, il skie. I'll know from how your mouth is saying it whether you've run through these. Yeah? I'll know. Any questions, WhatsApp in the group. Don't WhatsApp me privately because it might be relevant. Speak English, it might be relevant and valid for the people. As you've got 2 days grace, and then I start sending homework requests. Yeah, and I'll be like, Layla, could I have a little bit of parler? Off you go. Je parle, tu parles, il parle. Yeah, All right. Good. All right. Let me turn the sound off, the recording off 1 second.